Wait till you see this crazy deal in Bennett's Bluff, Charleston. It's $100,000 below market value. You're gonna wanna stick around for this one. Hey everyone, welcome back to Living in Charleston. In today's show, I am going to do something a little different, and I think you guys might like this. So one of the things that I see a lot of people doing now are videos very much like mine. So with this new format, I'm actually gonna pull back the curtain and show you guys all the juicy information on the MLS. And these are gonna get released every Saturday. Be sure to subscribe and click that notification bell so every time we release a video each Saturday, you guys get notified. All right, what I wanna do right now is take you guys and dive into our MLS and talk a little bit more about locations, highlights, nearby parks, amenities, all that good stuff. So we're gonna go through and we're gonna just talk about the different things that are gonna pop up. And I'm gonna be able to show you guys a whole plethora of really cool stuff that you're gonna wanna stick around for.
Oh, yes. You have a plethora.
And I'm even highlighting 3 houses that are all different price points, all different areas of Charleston, but wait till you see the videos on these houses. You're gonna be blown away. So right out of the gate, we're right here on the main page of our MLS. Just in 1 week, we've had 398 new listings. We've had 288 closed, so that means those went bye-bye. And then 212 active contingent or pending, which just means they're under contract. Now, one of the big things that not everybody looks at on our MLS, and I'm gonna pull it up for you, is our coming soon or back to the market. So where I tend to find deals for my clients is sometimes I'll look at things like price changes and new listings or even homes that are coming soon. So right here, this is this week. These are all homes that are coming soon. So if you look, this one in Hollywood is going to be coming soon. So again, if you're looking for something, this is the kind of thing I'm going to be helping you with this show, is kind of showing you and pulling back the curtain, as I say, to show you a little bit more about what we can help you do when we're looking for a home for you. So here's the other thing. This is new listings. So this is just in 1 day. We had 106 new listings. And as you can see here, you got everything in. You got homes in Charleston, Ashley Hall Plantation, Ashley Park, Grand Oaks. So again, if you're someone that's looking, these are really a very helpful resource. And this MLS is tied to my website, so you can get the prettier version on my website, whereas this, this is a little bit more for the realtors and looking at that. So let's jump into some properties. I kind of want to show you guys the map so we can get a kind of an idea of what Charleston is all about. Let me actually go back here. I'm gonna go back to this first one here. So if I just do a quick search and I click our map, so all those green dots there, those are all active homes and properties that are currently available all throughout the Lowcountry, which is pretty crazy. I always look at this and I go, wow, that's a lot of houses. So if you're looking at this, this is the peninsula. So this is Charleston proper. So you can see you've got a lot of homes downtown Charleston that are available, a lot of properties. Some of these might be rentals, but most of them are for sale. Then it does creep up into North Charleston here, and then bringing you up into Goose Creek, Hanahan area, Ladson, Lincolnville, and then right into Somerville. Over here, if you take the 526, so the 526 is one of the major highways that I'll say a lot of people will use, whether you're in West Ashley, traveling to North Charleston, traveling to Daniel Island, or even Mount Pleasant. So one of the things to consider is that 526, you'll probably be on that pretty regularly. It does drop down into Daniel Island, so you got some properties here in Daniel Island. Now, the downtown and peninsula area, you don't see too many people buying houses to live down there. And you'll understand why in a minute here. But sometimes the houses down there are just priced so astronomically. They're over $3.5 million. There's one that's currently available right now on the Battery for $22.5 million. It's a property though. It's certainly a massive mansion style property. But Daniel Island is where you're going to find some of your more expensive homes. You're going to find homes north of $1 million in Daniel Island, and Mount Pleasant is kind of starting to shape up to be the same thing. I actually have clients that just went under contract in a home in Mount Pleasant, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths for $700,000. So is Mount Pleasant unaffordable or affordable? You know, you just have to, depends on what your baseline is for affordability. So the one thing I will mention is that I really, really like, personally, I like Mount Pleasant because of how close it is to the beach. I just don't like the fact that you'd have to do a mandatory evacuation, you know, if a storm rolled up. And that's not every time, right? That's only in the worst case scenarios. So the other thing I'll mention is over here we have West Ashley. So West Ashley is the original suburb to Charleston. It is west of the Ashley River, so that's where it gets its name. And the other part that I really like about West Ashley is the proximity to downtown. If you live in West Ashley, you may be 10 minutes to downtown. So if you're somebody that's like, hey, I want to be close to all the restaurants, all the good shops downtown, West Ashley is a great place. You do also have James Island and Johns Island to consider. So Johns Island is over here, James Island is over here. You got great neighborhoods like Styles Point. And I gotta tell you, it really is a beautiful area. And then if you're someone that is a Folly Beach lover, you're gonna love that James Island is you're basically a straight shot down Folly Road right to the beach. So you can be there in minutes. And if you're somebody that lives on Folly Beach, well, you know how it is. The roadways are very narrow and Folly Beach, and so you'll have people walking on the sides. There's no sidewalks or anything like that. It's a legit beach town. But it's really cool. It has a very cool vibe and scene. I personally like Folly Beach a lot. So I would have no problems living there. I love it. Further down, you have Kiowa Island, which is really beautiful, and then Johns Island, of course. And then as we pull back a little bit, you have areas like Ravenel, which are starting to blow up. There's areas like Somerville, all throughout the Lowcountry. So this MLS covers a very large range of areas in and around Charleston. So diving right in, I want to talk a little bit more about Charleston proper. I always do this with folks. I always take them on kind of like a little tour, as you can see, via the maps and Google Maps. And so right here, we're down on the Battery. The home that I told you was the $22.5 million home. That is this one right here. It's this little pink house. So this is really cool. It's about 6,000 square feet. And I'll tell you what, this is priced at $22.5 million home. So not the best deal in Charleston, I'll say. But if you got the money, make it happen, right? Now, one of the other cool parts of Charleston that I really like is King Street. So King Street is where I think some of the best shopping is, arguably. You may disagree with me. You've got Gucci down there. You've got Louis Vuitton. They've got the Apple store down there, Faherty. These are all rack room shoes. A lot of really good shopping. These streets will be packed in the summer. People will be down here shopping. It's just kind of a really cool place. This is like one of the first places that, you know, my wife and I, when we first started exploring Charleston, we came to. We checked it out, and we absolutely love this area. There actually used to be this really great, I think it's over here. Let me see. Let's see. There's the Apple store, Cook store. Yeah. So right here, yeah, they don't have it. This used to be a really great restaurant. It was Charleston Sports Pub. Looks like now it's a different restaurant, but I'll tell you what, they had some of the best food and drinks there. It was amazing. And then if you're going to go down on King Street, I always recommend parking on the St. Philip one. This is like one of the best parking garages. You can just kind of get to wherever you need to get on King Street, and it's centrally located on King Street. So yeah. Again, this is all Charleston proper. So this is what I call Charleston proper. You always want to get the home team barbecue. Now, home team barbecue is really good, but here's the thing. So I have kind of a little secret. The Sullivan's Island home team is so much better. I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's the cooks or what have you, but the home team barbecue in Sullivan's Island the food is amazing. I mean, home team normally is good, but the one in Sullivan's Island is out of control. It's so good. Sorry guys, I went off kind of a food tangent there. Apologize about that. Let's get back to our house search, okay? So the first home I wanted to show you is a home in Johns Island. This is 1905 Duford Road. It's currently list priced at $749,000. This is a 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath home. So if you have a larger family, you got kids, this is gonna be great. The acreage is 0.19. So that's pretty average of what you can expect in master plan communities. This home is located in Oakfield. Oakfield was a Pulte built community. Pulte had built in there for a long time. They also had a Centex product as well, but this is a part of their Pulte line. And this home is great. The floor plan is very popular. One of the things I will say about these homes is that this neighborhood, is it's very quintessential Charleston. It's got a lot of big oak trees, so the Spanish hanging moss. You can expect taxes to be around $23.63 right there. So again, taxes, that's kind of what you can expect to pay for taxes. HOA fee, $166 quarterly. So it's not too bad. And again, if you're somebody that's looking for a home with hardy plank siding in a planned community, you know, this is a really great home. And I picked this one because of the interior, what they've done to the inside. They've really made this home look really beautiful. I think they tastefully upgraded it. I like it a lot. In fact, let's watch the video and I'm going to talk about it while we're watching it. I love the exterior. One thing I really like about this house is the fact that it's got the exterior hardy plank siding. I like the color a lot. Really like the color, exterior color. And then the fireplace, a very modern fireplace that they built in. Pulte's actually known for these little offices off of the kitchen. I really like these. Just gives a good homework space. You know, you're not sitting at the bar taking up space at the island. And then the other thing they do in their homes is a lot of cabinets. So the kitchen, as you saw, had a lot of cabinetry. I love these flex spaces. And then even this is like the actual room. The bedroom is big. It's good size. This video is really fast. They're like boom, boom, boom. Sits on a water lot, which is really nice. Look at the size of that backyard. So even at 0.19, that still has a really good spacious lot. I really like that floor plan. I like that home. And you know, there's probably some room to wiggle at $749. So if you said, hey Ryan, our budget, you know, our budget's only $7, well, you know, we can always make an offer. So that's something to always consider. I want to see if it's in a flood zone. So let's check that out. And again, this is stuff that I do when I'm working with my clients just to make sure, you know, we don't get into any issues. So right here, FEMA flood zones, X. So that's what you're looking for. So if you're someone that's relocating here or you're thinking about relocating here and you're like, hey, Ryan, you know, we really don't want to be in a flood zone because we don't want to have to pay flood insurance. Well, okay, that's fine. You probably should still carry flood insurance, but you know, flood zone X, you're not going to be required by your mortgage company to actually carry flood on your policy. But if you don't need it, it's relatively inexpensive to add it to your current policy, to your current homeowner. So I have flood insurance on my home and it is $400 a year. So again, it's something to just kind of bring to mind. If you guys are absolutely loving this video so far, do me a favor and hit the like button, leave a comment below. Let me know if there's certain areas you want me to look at in the Charleston area. Like say, hey Ryan, do a video on this area and I will be happy to do it. Today's video, I'm just making it a whole wide range about Charleston. And in the coming videos, in the coming weeks, I'm gonna do more specific areas and really hone down. I really wanted to kind of give you guys a wide range on this video and show you like Johns Island, West Ashley, you know, all that good stuff. So that's kind of what I'm doing with this video today. And again, you're gonna see some really great properties. We're gonna tour them. We're gonna watch the videos, all that stuff, and we'll talk about it as well. So again, if you wanna tell me what area you wanna see next, go ahead and leave that comment below. And don't forget, we're gonna release these videos every Saturday. And if you want to book a Zoom consultation with me, you're like, Ryan, we're sold, we love the area, we love everything we're seeing, then go ahead and reach out to me, email me, buyfromryteam@gmail.com. All right, moving on, property number 2. So kind of similar to property number 1, little bit of a larger size home. So this one's 6 bedrooms, 4.5 baths at just under 3,600 square feet. This home was built in 2021, so it's a newer home. Sits on 0.23 of an acre, but here's the gem of this home. Okay, this home's a real gem. This one sits on a corner lot. It's in Bennett's Bluff, which is a highly in-demand community in West Ashley. You have soccer fields right behind the home, and then you're only a 10-minute drive to either downtown Charleston or Folly Beach. God, I would love to be 10 minutes from Folly Beach. The other big bonus of this home is that it has a frog over the garage. So it has a frog, which includes an additional living space and additional bathroom. So let's dive into this property right now. So this is 1541 Charming Nancy Road. I like that name. Charleston, South Carolina. Like I said, this is in the, I said West Ashley. What I meant to say was James Island. So this home is located in the James Island area. Again, 0.23 of an acre, Bennett's Bluff. So these school zones are Stiles Point, Camp Road, and James Island Charter, which is fantastic. As I mentioned, you do have, this home does have 6 bedrooms and a frog, and then it's got a saltwater pool and spa. Bonus, the taxes on this home are gonna be right about $3,800, $3,813. And then they also have an HOA, a quarterly of $325. Not too bad, that's pretty average. And this is also the hardy plank siding on this home. So as we kind of look at the photos, you can see they've done some really beautiful landscaping. Yeah, this is just a really beautiful home. Love the detail. Let's jump into the video and watch the video in its entirety. So yeah, you've got that. Love the drone shot. Look at that pool. Oh, the pool and spa. That is nice right there. I like the yellow exterior. It's got a very Charleston feel. Look at that. I love that formal dining room. And if you didn't need a formal dining, you're like, all right, we don't need that. You can make that into an office. Love the wood hood kitchen, 5-burner gas cooktop. Love the luxury appliances. This is really tastefully built. This is a really, really nice home. Love the big slider off of the living room, fireplace, and then look at the screen porch. Isn't that amazing? And then they've got the full master bedroom that has the little sitting area. Really beautiful, great, great shower. Nice tub. I'm not a tub guy, but I see the appeal. They brought the wood floors up, so the upstairs has floors. It looks like the bedrooms have carpet, which is okay. Some people like carpet in the bedrooms. Love the little fountain out there. This is really tastefully done. This home is charming, but it's tasteful. Like, it's not over the top. I love the size of the pool. It fits the lot size. So that's one thing, like when you want to do a pool here, you almost have to kind of build it around your lot a little bit. Here's that 2-car garage with the frog. Someone's probably currently living in that frog. That's why they didn't show it. But again, this home definitely checks a lot of boxes. And let's see, let's check to see if it's in a flood zone. AE. So, okay, folks, this is good for you to see. So the zone code is AE. It isn't of high flood risk. Area subject to inundation by the 1% annual chance flood event determined by detailed methods. So FEMA puts all this out and they basically say, hey, this is a flood zone or this isn't. So being in James Island, because you're so close to the water, yeah, you're gonna be in a flood zone. So you probably have to carry about $1,000 flood policy. One of the things I always ask for my buyers is the flood insurance transferable? Because one of the big benefits that a lot of people don't think about when they're moving here is that you can get grandfathered into the old policy if they transfer it to you. So a lot of insurance companies will transfer the flood insurance policy to the new buyers. And this will save you thousands of dollars a year if you can do that. Because some flood insurance policies are ridiculous. Like if you live right on the water, you're gonna be paying like $6,000 a year, if not more. So again, that was 1541 Charming Nancy Road, Charleston, South Carolina, James Island, $1,495,000. In that home, that's a steal. Because right now, I was looking at another home very similar to that. Didn't have as big of a pool, but it was $1,595,000. And so that says that this is $100,000 under the market value, which is incredible. That's phenomenal. So definitely a really beautiful home there. All right, guys. So for you sticking around, I do have a bonus. Yes, I have an off-market property that I want to show you. So if you're someone that's looking for properties and steals, off-market steals just like this one that I'm going to show you, you need to reach out because I've got a few you're not going to find online. So this off-market property is 309 Baritone Road in Somerville. And this is 2,009 square feet, 0.14 of an acre. This is located in Nexton and it is in Midtown. So in the highly desirable Midtown. Now, not sure why they took this off the market, but the seller is very motivated. The list price was $509, so there's probably some room for negotiation there. But this is what I do is I'll look at these off-market properties, and if it's something that reflects what you're looking for, if you said, hey Ryan, we want a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, but we want to be under 500. Well, let's look at something like this and have a conversation with the seller and say, hey, what can we do to help? You know, can we present an offer? So a lot of times I'll do things like that, and that will be a huge benefit to my buyers because sometimes these sellers are just at their wits' end. They're like, listen, we'll take an offer, just give us one. So, you know, there's a benefit there. And that's where we're starting to see the market correction, folks. Sometimes it takes a seller being on the market 60, 90 days to realize, hey, I'm probably overpriced. And so now some of them that go off market because they think, oh, I'll relist in 6 months and it'll be a better time. Well, maybe not. But with this, as you can see, this home's empty. So I'm assuming this person is paying a mortgage on this home that they're not living in. And so they probably would like to get that off the books sooner than later. And this is a really great home, and I don't know why it didn't sell. You know, I don't know if it was lack of advertising or whatever the case may be. I'm not going to try and beat up the realtor, but what I am going to say is homes like this, I have a ton of these. So you need to reach out to me. I can help you. If you're like, Ryan, are there any off-market properties we should be looking at? Well, let's take a look. Let's find out. One of the other bonuses of this actual house and neighborhood is all the places to eat and shop nearby. And I got to tell you, Nexton, Midtown is incredible. Where am I going here? There we go. All right. So just because Midtown's right here, right? So Midtown is there, but just right down the road, not only do you have the brand new Harris Teeter, you got the Publix that's across the way. I don't know why these photos aren't really updated. Let's see if we can drop our little guy in here. Boop. There he is. They're still building everything. Oh my God. So this is all built up now. This is all here. These are all buildings, but you got LPC Pizza. Google Maps needs it. April 2022. Yeah, they need to come back. They got to update their video, their photos, their street view. But again, you got some really great restaurants and shops in Nexton. And then on top of it, you got Nexton Square, which again, has all the really great shops, restaurants, all that good stuff. So, and you're close to Azalea Shopping. So again, there's that. I really think living in Midtown is a big benefit because you're so close and you're close to the 26. So definitely a home I would check out. But that's what I do is I find these off-market properties from folks much like yourself that are looking to get a deal. And that's what I can do for you. Now, Final home that I want to show you guys. This one is going to be pretty amazing. So what am I talking about? Well, let me just show you. 14 Jamestown Road, and this is located right in West Ashley. This is inside the 526, and this is in the Crescent neighborhood. This home sits on 0.76 acres, so just under 1 acre. It has 2 structures, so it's just under 10,000 square feet of space. Has 6 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, okay, and it's 2 stories. This home is just incredible. I don't even want to show anymore. I just want to watch the video. So here we go. Look at that. Oh, look at those oak trees. Look at that pull. The curb appeal is amazing. Oh, you got the little swing in the front. It's like a picture perfect Southern movie. This is beautiful. I mean, like the detail. I can see why this is $6,995. $6,995,000. Yeah, I can see why. Love the detail, love all the marble, great appliances. I mean, that alone is beautiful. And guys, this is 10 minutes from downtown Charleston. So if you're somebody that's like coming from California, maybe you're coming from Manhattan, New York, maybe Ryan Serhant sold your home in Manhattan and now you got to move down here. Well, Ryan McHugh will be more than happy to help you. But this home right here, I mean, again, this is what I mean. This is for those people who, you know, like a little bit of luxury in life. I absolutely think this is beautiful. The whole courtyard area is stunning. The stone, it mixes the perfect blend of like, you know, really high end, but also really more of that like Southern feel and appeal. And then you have a whole guest house. It's pretty amazing. Yeah. Got to have the outdoor kitchen. That's a must. And I love the pool. I mean, it's a beautiful home. This is certainly a really beautiful home. So if you like that, give me a call. I'd be more than happy to show that one to you. The guest house is just incredible. And then that right there is beautiful. So again, if you're someone that's looking for a little bit of luxury and you want that $7 million home and you're coming from California or wherever you're coming from, and you got some money to spend, this would be it. This would be a really great home. Let's check the flood. Let's see if this is in a flood zone, because that'll tell you if you got to carry flood insurance. So this is actually falls in 2 zones. So the main zone is your X, which is great. And then this one is 0.2 PCT moderate. So again, this is like kind of borderlines X. So this is like the one that we see where it's like, this is close to it. This is really close. So definitely not something I would be too concerned with, especially, you know, all things considered. And the best part is, this is a mansion. Like this is something you'll probably never move out of. I don't know why these people are moving. Shame on them. But and then the schools it's zoned for: St. Andrews, C.E. Williams, and West Ashley High, which is phenomenal. Really, really great area. I just love all the detail. And then let's take a look at the map and see where this one is located. Oh God, yeah, you're so close to the water. You're minutes from downtown and minutes from Folly. I mean, that's a really great location. You've got a lot of shopping and restaurants over there. You got the soccer fields nearby, baseball fields nearby, and you're so close to the water. It's one of the big benefits of being here in Charleston, is being so close to water and being so close to everything. So I think that's a phenomenal home if you've got the budget for it, certainly. And then one of the things I didn't talk about are the price reductions. So one of the things that's happening, and I'm starting to notice a trend, is a lot of the homes that are sitting on the market for a little bit, they're coming down in price. And just in the last day, there was 96 price changes. 96 different listings lowered their price. And so people always say to me, well, Ryan, do you always offer the price? And I say, well, every scenario is different. I run comps, I look at the market, I look at the neighborhood, and then I get a real feel of what's happening. And that's when I give you my opinion of what we should offer. My one client, we came in low. We came in 50,000 under the price. They renegotiated and we got it for 30,000 under the market price. So again, it's not, you know, it's sometimes a song and dance a little bit, but for someone that is still looking to capture a really great deal in a hot market, we can do that. All right, one of the other things I want to make sure you do is check out my playlists on this channel. I have a ton of areas, ton of neighborhoods, ton of houses to look at. But most importantly, I have some amazing deals that are going to be coming up in these playlists. So be sure to follow. Once again, everybody, I appreciate you for tuning in to this week's episode of Owning Charleston, South Carolina, Gems and Hot Deals, where I uncover Charleston's top neighborhoods and bring them to you in the best real estate and bring you the best real estate deals. I'm Ryan McHugh, your neighborhood expert with living in Charleston, South Carolina, and I'm posting these videos every Saturday, so don't miss out. If you want to see behind the curtain of Charleston's real estate market, then you need to subscribe to this channel. And if you want to see more great deals, click right here.